In today's video, I'm going to break down the best free tool for topical authority and semantic SEO, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to use it. I'm also going to give you a bonus where I'm going to tell you how to use this to build topical authority. So let's get straight into it. The tool is Answer Socrates. I love this tool for one specific reason. It's completely free and you don't need to sign up. So this is actually what I did with Tiny Home Hub, and this is what I suggest you do at the beginning of the website. So let's just go through this quickly. So the best free tool for semantic SEO, topical authority. Build topical authority like this. Find a keyword, okay, so using Answer Socrates, I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. And then what you want to do is you want to create a page and then use Dall-E or ChatGPT data analysis to make unique content. I'll go through that in a second. And then create pages under those pages, which are your subcategories. And then after you've done that, you want to create blog posts that link to those pages. And then the final step of that is profit. So how does that work exactly? Let's take an example. Let's say we have a camping website. So the overarching topic is camping, okay? But within the niche of camping, you have various things. For example, tents. And then the example from yesterday, glamping. And then, I don't know, equipment, and then etc, etc. Okay, obviously this is without doing research, so yeah, it's probably not going to be the best. But then under that, what you want to do, so first of all, you want to create the tent page and put it in your header. Then you want to create the glamping page and put it in your header. Then you want to create the equipment page and put it in your header. But then under each of these, you then want to start making other categories. For example, glamping tents, glamping places, glamping guides, I don't know, glamping, I don't know, let's find out. So what you do to find these topics is you put your niche or your sub-niche into Answer Socrates and then you find something, okay? So let's find one real quick to go under. How much do glamping pods cost? So we could use glamping pods as an example, okay? So the way this works is you create your website, you create your main niches, and then you create your sub-niches underneath. Now, the really cool thing about this is you can get very, very creative with how you do this. Now, if you want to see an example of this in action, you can go to my website, which is tinyhomehub.io. And for example, we have sustainability as a niche. So if you click sustainability, this will take you to the page for sustainability. Okay, so let's just do that again. So I have one page, tinyhomehub.io/sustainability, and then I just have a very simple article about sustainability. But then underneath the niche of sustainability, we have how to live off grid and what is homesteading. Okay, now this is the most important part of building a successful website. These niches give you the topical authority. These are also called pillar pages, sometimes the ones that you can click. So this is a pillar page, for example, one pot recipes, and then underneath the pillar pages you have these examples here. So the pillar page here would be tiny houses, okay, which is obviously a very, very broad topic. But then under tiny houses I have tiny house movement, tiny house checklist, understanding tiny house weights, tiny house dimensions, what is a tiny house on wheels, and then tiny house basics. Another great example is tiny home legal. If the same person tells me I don't have a page for Alabama on here, please, I'm just not going to edit this ever again, okay? So I'm really, really sorry that I missed Alabama. Whoever it is from Alabama, I apologize, but the likelihood of me logging into this website and changing it are slim to none. So the person that's commented 7 times saying please add Alabama, it's not going to happen, okay? I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. So another way to do this, instead of having them all in your header, is you have the pillar page like this, which is Tiny Home Hub Legal, and then at the bottom or whatever, you have a graphic like this, and then for each of the states of America, I actually created a page, and I'm going to show you how I created these pages now. So I did use ChatGPT for these, and I believe if I scroll down, there should be... Okay, no, there's just a table on these ones, so I mean, this is not a great example. Let's go on tiny home costs. Where are they? Okay, so on the side here, we also have tiny home costs. Let's scroll down. I also don't have Alabama here, which is actually pretty crazy. I didn't realize I just completely missed Alabama. So yeah, this is what I kind of work with, okay? I believe strongly on pillar pages, not necessarily on blog posts, but on pillar pages or sub-niche pages. It's best to have something like this. You can do a graph, or you can do what I'm going to show you in this video, which wasn't available when I made these, but is actually very, very strong. So let's go into a bit of details here. I do use Perplexity for this kind of thing as well. And I'm going to use glamping as an example here. So I want to find something that would make a good pillar page sub-niche. Are glamping sites open? Maybe not. I want to see if there's like a best. Where is the best place to go glamping? Okay, so for me, this is perfect. Let's pretend, okay, that you've already made your page for glamping, okay? The way this works, sorry for writing, I know it's really, really bad, is that the more kind of pages that you have under the URL or the niche of glamping, the better chance you have to rank for glamping, but also for everything else that you write. That's kind of the logic, okay? So where is the best place to go glamping would be one example, okay? And the URL would look something like this, okay? tinyhomehub.io/glamping/ where are the best places to go glamping, okay? So my general idea is I want to rank this page here. So let's see this in action. Let's actually go quickly to Search Console. Now this doesn't necessarily work 100% of the time, but I will tell you that some of the sub niches here are ranking very, very well. So let's just go to Tiny Home Hub. It's not been doing great recently, to be honest with you, but yeah, that's just the way of it. I haven't really been working on it. So new page, and we'll Control V here, and you'll see that yeah, not that specific page. This specific page has got, yeah, the most impressions, as you can see here. Hasn't got the most clicks, but has got the most impressions, which is kind of indicative of what I'm trying to show you in this video, that I'm using all of these other pages to boost this page. That is what topical authority is, okay? So let's say this is our, this is the page we're trying to create. Where are the best places to go glamping? So the first thing I would do, is I know nothing about the topic, is I'll go to Perplexity or Bard or whatever, and I say, where are the top 10 best glamping sites in the US? We can also use Bard for this, so let's go to Bard. The reason we're using these two is because they have up-to-date information, and it's just a really, really good way to get good results. So let's just have a quick look here. Okay, yeah, these look all fine, so we'll say the same thing. Where are the best places to go glamping in the US? So already what we could do here is we could just take these, or you can just press copy here, and we'll go back to ChatGPT and we'll say ignore all footnotes. Wait, let me change this to Dall-E. Do not use footnotes in your answer. Give me a key takeaway table at the top of the article, and give me a fully formatted SEO optimized article about best glamping spots in the US. Use this information. So we're just going to do something pretty simple. We're not going to do any fancy prompts. You could improve the prompts here. I'm just trying to give you a quick example. So you can see that Bard has also come up with some good suggestions that you could, I don't know whether I'd use Bard or Perplexity, but this is really up to you. I kind of like them both, to be fair. Okay, so this is done. It's not the best. It's just a quick article as an example. At the end of this, what I would do is I'd say, can you create a vector bar graph or something interesting to represent this article? It's really, really important to try and have some kind of unique content, and because Dall-E 3 is just so damn good now, I've been using it a lot recently to do pillar pages for clients, and yeah, it's been working really, really well. Again, I don't use them for blogs necessarily, but for pillar pages, I would definitely recommend it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to delete this key takeaway table because we want it here instead. And we want this to be H1 if you're copying and pasting into WordPress. Then you can see this is actually pretty much done. One thing you would add here is a link to glamping. So I'm going to do Control F glamping. Obviously, because this is a fake website or a fake article, I'm not linking to anything here. But what you would do is you would just add a link like this. It's really, really simple with Markdown to add links. Let's just see if that's worked. There you go. So all you do is you put the keyword or the anchor text in these things like the square brackets, and then without a space, you put a bracket and then the relative internal link and then another bracket. And now we actually have an internal link. And because the idea is to push traffic or push power to glamping, that's how we do it, okay? Something like this would work really, really well. You'd have to edit the text quickly using Canva, or you could just honestly rub out all of this text here and just leave it as it is and just hope that no one's going to say that's not where that resort is, or you've offended me and my entire culture by putting this in the wrong place. You will get people like that, but at the end of the day, I only really care about ranking. Again, if you're doing this for clients or if you're doing this for like a really, really serious website, be a bit more careful. But if you're just trying to rank, then something like this will be absolutely fine. This is breathtaking. This is really, really nice. I love this. So yeah, you've just successfully increased your topical authority by watching a 12-minute video. Now stop watching videos on YouTube and get on with writing. That's it for now. See you very soon with some more content, and peace out.